Whenever you are hiring a talent, don't only go with the technicality of a person. Go how good with the team management. Because one top talent, top hire you are doing, the person should have a team player first, and the person should have a cross functional, ability to handle. Because if you are hiring a manager or senior manager, CHR or anybody for your company, the person should know how to manage with the existing manpower. Many people I have seen, what they do, if you are hiring a marketing person into your team, first thing they will do, they will remove all your existing manpower. They will bring with whom they are comfortable. They do. I have seen this. They do. But when you are hiring such kind of people, some management of talent to your company, you have to understand you are not hiring only a person. You are hiring a person who is going to manage your big team.
I'm Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Pep Hack Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs and more. Today I have with me Miss Kumudini Saxena. She is a global human resource leader and a business partner with over 17 plus years of experience in various fields including sales, HR, admin, business development. She has worked with big brands, big names such as IBM, Honda, HDFC, ST, Micro Electronics and Forever New. She has an extensive track record in enhancing HR business partnering, talent acquisition management, HR policies and benefits implementation and conflict resolution. She is recognized for her leadership breakthrough and has implemented various HR initiatives right from recruitment, manpower planning, training and development, leading to process transformation and advancement. She has employed a new talent acquisition system that advances how the corporate system recruits, hires, and onboards professional talent for all business lines and regions. She has also conducted awareness sessions with the department HODs and HOs to drive respective KRAs during the PMS cycle. She is known for delivering effective training and adapting process-oriented methodologies to attain 100% efficiency. Today, she will be discussing with us about her life journey. So let us hear from her. Welcome, Kumudini. The platform is open, and now over to you.
Thank you so much to welcoming to your channel. I am really glad to hear. Thank you so much, Jitendra.
Thank you for coming. And the first thing I'd like to know from you is how did your past life has affected the person you actually wanted to be in your life and what you are? So it is moreover related to the thoughts we have when we were growing. So what we want to be as a when we grown up.
Yes, if it is you are talking about my past experience and my upbringing from my I'm from Orissa, and earlier days I used to take my decision from childhood. I used to whatever I wanted to do, I always convinced my mother and father I want to do this. Whether they must have their own thinking to I should be a government employer or something, but I always wanted to do something different from other. As I started study physics with physics honors with a good college of Orissa. Then in that time itself I was thinking what will happen if I will do a job only into a single line of art. So definitely I'll be a manager, I will be something in the police or something, whatever it is, but it should be a single line. I cannot versatile myself. So I started working when my age was 18 only. I was studying with my study. I started working with small part. It's in sales. I start with the sales. Then I start with marketing. I used to work in IBM. In that time I was in the marketing. That time I was very small, but yes, I actually always wanted to catch the big deals and big things. Okay, so I focus into the tenders and something, so that one fine day I have catch a very good very good opportunity for the marketing one. So that time itself it has clicks to my mind. I should make my I should not stick into the marketing or sales. I should develop myself into a different kind of field. So that time I worked in the marketing. Honda also I worked in the sales, in the car sales, and I used to go for the corporates to show the cars and everything. So after that I got opportunity in the HDFC bank. That time it comes to my mind that I can be something. I can be a something different from others. Because that time I get a chance to manage 9 branches for CP and CPV in charge. Okay, that is in HDFC Bank. That is the third party outsource things when we have to manage the branches of across Odisha. So that time I was able to handle 200 to 300 manpower. Okay, so it was all like in all my past experience, I get to learn that it is not a constant for a single person. If he is a HR, he only do the HR, or she only do the HR. She only do the marketing or sales. If somebody wants to develop and learn, he or she can work in any field. If it is not about only technical thing is totally different. If it is technical, it is learning sections. If it is about the non-technical part where is coming HR, marketing, sales and other fields, that you can do. You can develop yourself. Correct. So in that case, then again I joined into an IT company in ST Microelectronics. That is after my marriage only. So that time I learned how to administrate things. HR I have learned little bit in the when I was managing about the manpower and everything in HDFC Bank. Then I worked as an admin over there to how to manage the corporate offices, how to manage everything. So it was little versatile about me. Like every section I have been worked. Then last I worked with Forever New, and in Forever New I worked. I actually joined as a very executive position over there because it was new to. It's an Australian brand, and that time I was very new to here in the NCR Delhi location. So I joined over there, but very beginning, very vast day. In between 2 months, I developed all the policies in the Forever New, and even the store openings and everything, checkers, everything I have done. So that time, my maturity has been developed, like how to understand, process the thing, do the things and everything. So it is all about the past experience, which helped me lot to do this business. Where I am standing right now, it is all about like I have already tried every sections: sales, marketing, HR, administrations. If you're talking about traveling wherever I feel that I have to go and study the things and something. So it's all helped me to grow up. So nowadays, whatever I am doing, it is just because of my past experience. Because I'm working with the Versatiles company right now and understanding their positions, requirements. It's very easy for me because I have already worked with Versatiles companies.
So this is about your current times. But when you were growing, so what thoughts you have, like what career you want to pick up?
I actually wanted to be IAS officer.
Okay.
Where I'm very, I'm not very good in study, but I was good in study. But I always wanted to be in the power. I love power. I really love power. I really love to manage the people. I love to, do the authority things. I always wanted to do.
Did not try it for that?
No, never. Because, it's a lot of things that happen. As I am, coming from a family where we are 5 sisters and 1 brother, it was very difficult. You can say in Orissa in 2002 or 19, I was 10th, I crossed in 1996. It was really difficult for time to be understand because it depends upon the background of yours, where you are coming from. It is all depend, like who is your mother and father. Because, somebody should have, godfather over there to be. I have no mentor till the time. Till the time I don't have any mentor. So nobody tell me like you have to do this or do that. So I decided myself to what to do, what not to do. I face the challenges. When I face the challenges, I learn. I learn from challenges only. So nobody is there to tell me like ye karna hai, wo karna hai.
Small cities, these type of problems are there. Like you don't get right kind of people who can guide you, suggest you some things.
Listen,
so
that time I'm not telling about the people. People are like this, but that time when you are coming from a background is very small. Where I'm from a Brahmin family, so in that case, what happens ultimately after when you are to cross 20, then your marriage would happen. Okay, so father and mother said ki like we are done. You study whatever you wanted to do, you will do after your marriage.
Now time.
It's not like with everyone. It's for me. I decided myself. I said, Papa, I'll do. But anyhow, I married after 21 only. But I'm lucky. So
lucky
I crossed. Yes, 21. I was 21 when I get married. So it is almost 18 years. So I'm very lucky that I always decided myself what to do or not to do. I never I always said to people, I am not going to ask you what you are doing. Please don't ask me what I am doing. I wanted to do something from my side.
Correct.
So
right approach. Like you should follow your dreams, whatever ways.
Yes, I always
find the right way. So onto this further, if I ask you, like, what are the things you are passionate about in your life, and what is the role of motivation and inspiration onto this further?
I am passionate about the traveling and meeting the new people. I always wanted to discover the things, anything I wanted to discover. I told, initially why I jumped into sales to marketing. I wanted to discover what is going on there. I wanted to know why the marketing people and sales people are getting more incentive. Why they're earning more? How? So I always wanted to learn the things and discover the many things. Like I wanted to discover. That's the reason I always travel. I love to travel. I love to meet the new people and even different reason people. Not about the new people is the same kind of reason, but I wanted to study about the people, how they are, what is the mindset, how we will do it. Now, right now, if we're talking about a recruitment, any corner of India, if any recruitment is coming, I can study. Immediately, I need a 5 minutes with that person. I can study what kind of a person they require. Just because of I have traveled a lot, I have seen the people. It's helped me to cross-functional, how to cross-function with the things. So I love to travel. I love to learn new languages. I love to learn the things, discover the things always.
Right. So how things related to motivation and inspiration working on your way?
Motivation. If you're talking about motivation comes in your way many ways. One simple plant can motivate you. If you have seen any plants growing, I am fond of plants. I am a gardening person. If it is talking about any plant, if you are not giving water to some plants, they are still alive. Okay, they give us the motivation. If you are nothing, you can struggle and strive. You can leave. At least wait for you should keep patience and wait for the right time to bloom. Okay. So motivations comes in many ways. It is up to you how you are accepting them. You are accepting or you are discourage yourself to taking this negative way. You have to take everything in a positive way. If something is not happening with you right now, but it will definitely not good for you. Definitely something good is coming. So it's always motivate me. Even my failure has motivated me many times. I have failed. It doesn't mean that in between these 17-18 years I didn't fail. I failed many times, many things happen. It's broken me, but I keep motivated myself. I know that anything can motivate you. Even your child can motivate you. Even when you are a first time mother, you can see how child is trying to adjust with your environment. Okay, so that's also motivate you. So for me, everything comes on my way. It's motivate me to do something new always, every day.
Right. So if I ask you about your work and experiences, like how you started your career and what you are doing currently.
I started with my career with, you can say, just 1,500 rupees. I started my career with a front office executive in a company. When I actually not there for the interview, I was going for something else. I have seen there's an interview was going on, and I given that interview. But that time I saw girls are coming their week and they're looking very pretty, or they can cast the things. But anyhow, I'm very lucky. By end of the day, I got the call that you are selected. That company itself. That company is called Micro Solar System Private Limited. I remember that first company I have joined, and the MD is also till the time they are in touch with me. They love me so much because they love me like their daughter. So in that company itself, when I joined, I get to know that there is versatility. Other than girls cannot stop themselves into only HR admin or front office or some kind of back office work. They can also travel, they can also do sales and marketing. So that was my first job I grabbed. Then I never stopped myself. I learned many things over there. There itself I have got a 500 piece laptop order, and that day itself my MD come and say, okay, what salary you want? I don't know how to multiply because 18 years just. So I said, okay, I need 10,000. So he said, done. So it means something later I have, asking them. 10% of every sales. So Mr. Gautam Chatterjee said, one day you will definitely a big, a businessman, because 10% of every sale you require, yeah, done. We are giving you. So it was like that day until the time I never look back. I grown up. So this was my first job. Then I joined Honda and all these things. Then I joined here in Forever New, and that was my last job. When I feel that even I am working for any company, giving my day and night, everything, but that's not top of my tea. Because that's the right time when I have to move forward to do something for myself, and the people who are, even trust me, I will definitely do something. My father always trust with me, like I will do something. He never said in front of me, but he always said, when I'm not there in the home, he said, my daughter is like this, my daughter is like that. I know she is doing something and something, but he is little, you can say very hard. But for that hardship only I learned many things. Many things I learned from him, my father. So I understood that when you are hard, you are actually not hard. You are just trying hard to do something. You have to be hard because nobody can hit you. So that you should be little hard. Nobody can hit you and nothing can break you.
Correct.
So that thing carry forward. And in 2019 itself, I started this business interface. And when I started with very single-handed. My daughter is just a 6-month-old, 3 months old that time, 3 or 4 months. It was very difficult to manage with that small kids. I have given a lot of trainings that time. I have done a lot of banking trainings and everything, keeping her into my arms. I was given, I remember that I was in the ING Vaishya for a training. I was there, I was given training holding my daughter in my hand itself. The manager said, we never see a woman who was so much passionate about their career and something, and there you are doing it and you are feeding her, you are doing, and whole day you have given training to us. Make it listen, if you want to do something, you have to sacrifice something. Okay. Right. And my daughter, one day also, my daughter will understand what, why, and she was always there for me, and I was always there for her, because I don't want to leave my daughter with someone else, like maid and something. I always wanted to carry with her. I carry her with me every meeting, everywhere. I said, whenever somebody has called me for the meeting, I said, I will come with my daughter. If you are okay, I will come for the meeting, otherwise leave it. They said, no ma'am, we wanted to meet you, come. So it was, life is very much full of challenge. You have to accept it to do it.
You also rightly mentioned that you are telling about your condition, that this is the condition you are living with and you don't want to leave that. And people are ready to accept. So there is a thing, really a big catch for women who are having like a small kid and they want to continue their work. So this is a possibility. People are accepting these type of things. So they need not
to accept it. Mother, being a new mother is not a crime.
Correct.
It's a thing. We are bringing some, power. Correct. To, something to the world. We are bringing another person. Mother of Abdul Kalam is a mother, no? Okay. The mother of Narendra Modi is a mother. The mother is only a person who brings, great people into the world. So you have to accept mother as, not discourage them. You should, give a
and also, courage. Like before others accept you, you should accept yourself that you can work along with that. Yes. And you tell others upfront that this is the situation I'm working on, and if you are ready, we can collaborate and work together. So that can be a good thing.
When my child is crying here, I am giving a meeting, I am taking it. So I said, you will feel little disturbed. My child is there with me. If you are comfortable, we will continue. That's it. That's my condition. I told you, I always decide myself.
Correct.
I don't go with the people decision. I always do my decision. If it is okay, even I am earning a little lesser, but I am happy with that. I'm really happy happy with that because I'm doing it with my condition.
Correct. That's really wonderful and nice thought for women who are in same situation. So now further, if I ask you, like, what is your vision, mission and goal in life for next 5 to 10 years from now?
Listen, the business interface, like my 2 kids, I burn business interface itself. It's my kid. Anyone is asking me, I said, listen, it is my kid. It's my kid. I wanted, how my daughter is growing up now, 12. My son is growing up now, 9. I wanted to the business interface should grow now. It's the right time, and I have already planned. I wanted to see, I already established in many cities. I have offices in Hyderabad and Orissa, now here in Ghaziabad as well. I wanted to grow in other cities. I wanted to empower more women and the people and the small cities people, those who are not, getting right approach. So this is actually I wanted to do. I wanted to, my strength is right now 20. I wanted to develop to 400 at least. By end of this 2 to 3 years between, I wanted to do this.
Right.
For that only I'm planning. Or if you're talking about goal or something, anyhow, it is. If I told you from day, for starting of my interviews, I said I always feel to, love to be powered. Okay, so I always love this. I am not hesitating saying that I actually wanted to be a power. I actually want to be in such a condition where I can help others. I really wanted to do this. I wanted to do, those business associates, those clients are with me. I wanted to see them grow with my right, talent hiring with them. Even I have already done, many companies are working with me from day one. Many companies, name I can tell you, they are working with me from 12 years to 13 years. They never leave me because they know that in one shot hiring I can do for them. Okay, so this is what I wanted. I wanted to grow my child now, my business interface in many ways, not only into a growth in terms of monetary, but in growth in terms of different kind of branches I wanted right now. Right. Branches mean the talent hiring, person branding. Basically, I wanted to go into the expose into other things in HR. Okay. So you are working.
Currently, you are working on hiring part. Then gradually, you want to work on other segments also.
Now we are working on hiring and training and development and personal branding. Okay. Now we have a plan for the payroll process outsourcing that we have planned.
Great, wonderful. So, if I ask you, like, what are the most important life lessons you have learned from your personal and professional journey so far? So, what are those?
I have learned many things in my life, from my life and about this journey. But first thing I learned that you should not stop learning the things. If you stop learning the things, discover the things, learning the things, new things, adapt with the new technology, then you will fail. Definitely fail. You have to learn and go with the flow, how the things are going on. If you're talking about nowadays ChatGPT is on board. Okay, if you're writing from your things, ChatGPT is writing something different for you. So you have to learn. Definitely you have to use your brain while you are doing something, but you have to learn. You never stop learning. If you stop learning, your growth become small.
Correct.
Even sometimes you will be definitely failed. I learned these things from COVID, but it was very much difficult for me to working virtually. I always wanted people should be in front of me and working. So I learned in COVID, no, it is not like that. You should not only depend upon the one source of things. And even I learned one thing, you should always, if it is about your source of learning, source of income, source of, energy you are taking from the things or learning things, you should always divide. You should always divide all these things. You should always keep a multiple source. So that if some plan A is failed, the B will work, and you should learn. These things I learned from my life, and never depend upon anyone. That's the first thing you have to learn when you are, many famous things has failed just because of they depend upon their worker only. Those who are working for us, they are our assist. But sometimes that people can ditch you in the middle of some project but you are not hiring, you don't know how to do that, you only can manage the thing, then you will fail. Definitely, one client comes to definitely. But you should not only depend upon those who are working for you. You should learn how to deliver the projects. Then definitely will not field. That's
Correct.
my thing. Understood.
Correct. Really important for any business. So you should be like treating your people very like best way possible. You treat them as an asset for your organization, but you should
I
not
love
be dependent
I
100% on them.
Yes, and you always, whatever manpower you are hiring to your industry, any company, any automobile, anything, you should make them learn. Make them learn. You should always, new technologies. Changing the people is always not the solution. Give them a proper training. Make them realize that they are valued to you. Then only they will stick with you. Even you are giving all these things to them, simultaneously you should learn what is going on, how to do it. If some plan is failing and something, we cannot control the integrity of a person.
Correct.
We definitely cannot control. So you have to learn that things, how you can manage without them and with them.
True.
That I have learned with my business and my things, my life.
Since you've been working in HR for quite long, and you are currently supporting organizations on HR related activities, hiring, recruitment, talent acquisition, and so on. So on to this further, if I ask you, like, what are the biggest challenges that corporates face when it comes to hiring top talents?
Listen, if you're talking about the top talent, what company do is basically they study about the person. They study that this person is good, this person having good experience, good exposure, and they will do the best. Even that things failed, because whenever you are hiring a talent, don't only go with the technicality of a person. Go how good with the team management, because one top talent, top hire you are doing, the person should have a team player first, and the person should have a cross functional ability to handle. Because if you are hiring a manager or senior manager, CHRO, anybody for your company, the person should know how to manage with the existing manpower. Many people I have seen, what they do, if you are hiring a marketing person into your team, first thing they will do, they will remove all your existing manpower. They will bring with whom they are comfortable. They do. I have seen this. They do. But when you are hiring such kind of people, some management top talent to your company, you have to understand you are not hiring only a person. You are hiring a person who is going to manage your big team. The person should be very much capable enough to team player as a team player. So nourish your people, nourish your junior staff, senior staff, whoever following under him. So you have to check many times with that person, is the person is very much comfortable with that, then only your things will grow, because one person can spoil all your teams. So that they should focus. Because basically, if you are talking about any department, marketing and sales department of any company, even IT, non-IT, that's a major. Because without them, people say, sales or marketing. No, what they will do? They will traveling here and there. No, not like that. But sales and marketing is a major part. Even HR is a major part, but sales and marketing is a major part. Well, you are hiring for that kind of, even CHRO, HR, CHRO is a major part. When you are hiring someone, that should be people friendly, cross-functional consultant. That person should know how to manage it. Then hire this and create a valuable culture inside your corporate offices, so that people can stay with you. Fire the people is not the solution. Nourish them. What they want, actually talk to them and find their difficulties and solve them. They will prove themselves as good resources for your company.
Right. So what are some of the strategies that you or your company use to overcome these type of challenges?
When it comes to business interface, here we do hiring process is little different from other people. We don't screen the resume and send it to the company. Okay. Only screen the resume, send it to them. No, we screen first, then we secondly check, and we also do the back check of the persons, how the behavior of a person. We take time to provide a resume to the company, at least 48 hours. In between, we study about the LinkedIn, how is the person and what is, we try to talk to someone who is, because if it is about the top hiring, if somebody is going for a bigger position, we do that, because it is not about a single candidate. I also wanted to, even I am working with any client, I take time to onboard with that client, just because if I wanted to do the back study of that client as well, because somebody is trusting me, because I will place them person into a good company or good profile. But I'm posting someone in the good company, but that's really bad luck for that person. Is not, company is not good enough to carry that person. That is a negative marking for me. I really feel very bad if something has happened with someone, because the person has bread owner for a family. That should not happen. Even for when it is coming to any person to hiring, I wanted my client should not suffer to hiring someone, because end of the day our time is equal to money. Hiring some talent into a company, we spend a lot of our valuable time to screening, processing. Even the company is spending a lot of time onboarding process and everything they do. But end of the day, the resources is not good enough for their company. It could be very difficult. 99% I tried. Whenever I am hiring someone, I should cross check everything before the company. Yes, company also do from their end. Now I do from my end. I do it. These kind of services were given. Whenever we are hiring a person, we just backstudy about the persons and do the ref check of a person. Then only I've shared the resume with the company.
Right. So onto this further, like what advice would you give to other companies that are struggling to hire top talents?
First thing is that if they wanted to hire a good talent, they should at least their company should be employee friendly. Okay, because good things attract you only when your environment is very comfortable for them. Nowadays, people I have seen many companies, even they are good company, the work culture is worst. So that they should have try to making little not very harsh, very comfortable with the people. Because many of before COVID or after COVID also, we have seen many cases as coming to the corporate offices. Many heart attacks has happened inside the employment itself. Okay, right. Just not because of they are not okay or good. It is just because of the work pressure they are given to the persons. Okay, right. That should be user friendly, and little time to time we should give the training to the people and understand their mental condition. Nowadays, the first thing is coming the emotional things. Emotionally, we should understand what people are going through. We don't know who is going through what. So we have to make this comfortable for others, not only by the salary wise, but the mental piece, where the mental piece should be there. So, definitely you will hire a good talent. They will stick with you and they will work for you. They definitely work for you.
Correct. So best possible thing is you create the organization culture well, so
first
that people can come and join easily. First thing is they can be comfortable with the organization fast, and also they feel part of the organization.
Yes, because after working so hard days and everything, if your manager is saying you're not doing anything, even you feel abandoned over there in the company, it is not good for your mental health, not for you also. Even you cannot work. Everybody need, even me, you, and everybody need appreciation with the work, within the people. I cannot say it's already experienced into 40 years or 30 years. They don't need the appreciation. They definitely need the appreciation. Not in terms of monetary always. In terms of you just clap for them in the office. At least encourage them to do something best. They will definitely do. I feel it personally that when you appreciate the people, they do best.
Right.
Because they feel yes, these people are for me. They love me. They want me in the place. If you will feel the people are abandoned. You are working or not working, that doesn't make any sense for us. Then nobody will stay. You cannot hire a good talent for your company.
And in that situation, people also kind of feel that they are not right in the right organization, and they kind of either try to leave or they kind of feel stressed or anxiety.
Definitely nowadays, after COVID, nobody has wanted to see depressed on something kind of things. Whenever you are asking, but they said, okay, if I'm not working, I'm happy with 10,000 also, but I am not going to work this kind of environment. They leave immediately. I have seen many people, they leave the company without having a job offer in their hand, just because of they have seen many things has happened with their colleagues. Correct. So they have seen these things in between. So they leave.
Like COVID, we have seen so many disheartening moments. So what worse can be? What worse we can see after these 2-3 years of COVID? So rightly pointed out. Now moving on to the next one, I'm now coming back to you again. So what is your take on success? What do you feel about it?
Keep moving. First thing is that keep learning the things and never give up. People give up, you cannot get any success. Many things will definitely comes to your life. Many things will come. Sometimes will come definitely for everyone. In everyone, I'm talking like sometimes you will feel no, everything is finished.
Right.
I cannot. But that time itself, you have to stand up and encourage yourself, keep motivated yourself. Listen, somebody will come and say motivation quote or motivation things to you, that's not work for you. You have to motivate yourself. You should fulfill yourself like, yes, I am doing the best. You should feel yourself, whatever I am doing the best. I will do, I can do. So I can do attitude, it will take you forward always. And I feel it personally that if everything finish also, that's a learning. That's not, you are not success. This is the starting point of a success. If you are not succeeding this way, your learning is not going to waste. Your learning will definitely work for you and you will definitely succeed. To try in the plan B, plan B is not working, try plan B, definitely work. But you have to keep patience and silence, or keep, strive and keep patience yourself to definitely succeed.
Correct. So now we are on last one. Any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
I wanted to say, believe yourself. First thing, nobody is coming to you and say, no, I know that you can do. Believe yourself first. First thing is take a priority that believe whatever I am going to do, I will do or I can do. Anyone wanted to do, even, I'm talking about the mothers, I'm talking about any person, he or she. When everything ends, it means there are a lot of doors are open because you have nothing to lose there. You have to start something from the new and beginning things. So believe yourself and move forward. That's one thing I say, because anything is wastage of time for anyone listening motivation quote. Nothing will happen. You first believe yourself. Whatever you are doing correct, you can do and you can achieve the things. Make your goal clear, what you want in your life, and move forward.
Right. And you have shared so many wonderful things today. I must say it was a wonderful discussion with you, and you are working on HR, other aspects of HR, and supporting so many people, organizations to hire right talent, and also supporting talents to get hired in the right organization. That is really a wonderful work you are doing. So good wishes to you. And I must say that the discussion we had today was really wonderful, and looking forward to hear more from you again soon. Would be on some other aspects of HR maybe, or grooming, or something like how we can do talent upgrade also, like training and development, how it can help them to upgrade themselves. So maybe about that also. So looking forward to that. And I'm also going to share your social media link along with the interview so that people can be in touch with you, take your help and guidance, and also take your support in getting the right opportunity for them. So guys, don't forget to check that out too. Thank you so very much everyone for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have a good time. And thank you, Kumudini, once again for help and support. Thank you.